Hello my dear students, good morning or good evening. Here we meet again for another video for Global English 8, and today it's time for Unit 7. Unit 7, household routines. So we're going to talk about things that you can do at home, the routine, how our life goes at home. The topics that we are going to talk about, kitchen appliances and equipment, the appliances and equipment that we use at home, especially in the kitchen, and talking about your room. Also, we'll talk about jobs at home. That's why it's called household routine. For use of English, we're going to talk about phrasal verbs. In Unit 6, we talked about some phrasal verbs. So we're going to continue in Unit 7. They are all related to the kitchen and home. We're going to talk about compound nouns, compound adjectives for colors. When you want to describe a color, how I can use a compound adjective to describe the color, and also for comparative adjectives, making comparison. Okay, so these are the topics that we are going to talk about in this unit. Now, let's ask a question. We're going to look at the picture now, but before we look at the picture, think, what things did people not have 100 years ago in their homes or in their kitchens? Think about this question. Many things, when you look around, you'll find that many things we didn't have 100 years ago. Now, let's look at this picture of one of the kitchens. How many equipment do you see here? How many things do you see? And I think that you have most of these things in your kitchens. Okay. There are many and many things. Okay, we have some numbers here. So let's look at the words here. For example, the bin, the waste bin. Where is it? Look at the picture. It's number 11. Blender. Blender. You know the blender? When you want to make juice, for example, okay, or to blend some tomatoes or whatever, you use a blender. Here, 5. Dishwasher. Dishwasher. I think you know this thing very well. If you look at the picture, you find that the dishwasher is number 1. Freezer. Freezer, which makes things freeze. Here it is, 9. Fridge. Fridge. In most of our homes, we have the fridge and the freezer in one equipment or in one appliance. So it's here in 10. Hop. Hop. What's the hop? You know it? The hop is used for cooking. The hop here, where we can cook food. Iron. Iron, which is used for ironing our clothes. Wok. Wok. What's a wok? It's like a pan, but it's used for cooking, especially Chinese food. That pan, which is big like a bowl, okay, and used for cooking Chinese food, is called wok. Microwave. Microwave. Look at the picture and find the microwave. Yes, it's number 13. Oven. Oven, where you can make a cake, for example. You make it in the oven here. 2. Saucepan. Saucepan. It's like a pan with a handle used for cooking. Here it's number 8. Scales. Scales, which you use to weigh things, to make a cake or something like that. We use the scales. 12. Teapot. Teapot, for making tea. Yes, you can see it's number 7, the small one there. And the last word, toaster. Toaster, for toasting the bread. Here is number 4. All these are different appliances and or equipment that we can see in our kitchens. You may ask, but we have some others here in the picture. Yes, these others we'll see in the next page. So please move to page 57. Here we are going to see more words, but each of them consists of 2 words. So they make compound nouns. The compound noun, which consists of 2 words together, they are joined together to make 1 word. So we have a group of words here from 1 to 10 and another group from A to J. We need to put them together to make 1 compound noun for each. Okay, so the first one, for example, coffee. Coffee what? A coffee machine. Yes, a coffee machine, which we use to make coffee. Washing. Also, we say washing machine. Washing machine. Extractor. Extractor. Find the other half. I think that when you go to your kitchen, you find a fan which absorbs odor or smoke. That's called extractor fan. Extractor fan. Tin. When you have a tin of tomato or tuna, how can you open it? If it's not easy open, we use a machine or an equipment which is called tin opener. Tin opener. Frying. When you want to fry potatoes, use frying pan. Frying pan. Remote. I think it's so easy. When you want to control something like the TV, you use the remote control. Remote control. Fire. If there is a fire, we need to put the fire, put it out. We use the fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Food. The machine which helps us while cooking is called food processor. Food processor. When you want to iron your clothes, you may use an ironing board. Yes, an ironing board, or some people say ironing table. Ironing table or ironing board. And the last one, light. Everywhere in your houses, in every room, you can find a light switch. Light switch. Okay, so these are compound nouns of different equipment and different appliances that we can see in our houses, especially in the kitchen. Now we are going to talk about something else, which is asking for permission. When you want to ask someone if you can do something, to ask for permission to do something. If you can do something, you may use this form. Would you mind if I? Would you mind if I switched the TV on? Would you mind if I opened the door? Okay. Note that we use the past simple here. Past tense of the verb. After would you mind if I switched or opened, closed. Would you mind if I switched the TV off? So I am asking for permission to do something. While if you're asking someone to do something for you, would you mind switching? Switching, not the past tense. This time we're using the ing form. Would you mind switching the TV off? Other examples. Would you mind if I opened the window? So I'm asking for permission. Would you mind if I changed the TV channel. I'm asking for permission to do something. But if I ask someone to do it, would you mind opening the window? So I'm asking the other person to open the window. Would you mind changing the TV channel? I'm asking the other person to do it. Think about the answer. If you're asking a person to do something, would you mind changing the channel? Would he say yes or no? Yes or no? Actually, if he said yes, it means that he's not giving you the permission. But if he says no, means that he agrees. Okay, he has no problem with it. Okay, so that was our lesson today. Till we meet again in the next video. See you and goodbye.